Kubernetes interview question part 5. Suppose your interview asks you that how the deployment work, how deployment end-to-end works. So you can say to him that when we do the deployment using the kubectl, it will that kubectl will send the request to the API server. API server will validate that request and store all the information which we have provided in the manifest in the etcd server, database server. So now the control manager and kube scheduler are the two components of the master server. So the API server also creates event, like whatever the request is coming, it will also create as a creates events also. So this control manager capture those events. So in the control manager we have multiple controllers for. So one is deployment controller, second one is replica controller, and there are other controllers, but here we need two. So the deployment will check that event and it will create one deployment object, and it also check that it has 3 replicas. The desired has 3 replicas, but the current is 0. So what it will do, it will send the request to that API server that we have to create a replica set. And what API server will do, API server will store that information in the etcd, and it now again the API server will creates events. So that events will be captured by the replica set controller, and it will capture that event and creates a three pods. So now the pod don't know where to schedule, on which node it has to schedule. So now kube scheduler will come into the picture. It is also monitoring those events. So it will gather all the information, like on which like what tent we have provided, what toleration we have provided, what is the resource, what is like the size of a memory, CPU. So using those information, it will decide a node and provide that in a node name to the API server, and API server will update that into the etcd. Now the whatever node selected by the kube scheduler, in that kubelet is also running. So kubelet is also watching those request API server events. So now it will get to know that that's I have to schedule that pods into my node. So kubelet will schedule those pods to that node and then pull the image, create a container, and run the container also. Yeah, so that's how the deployment works end to end. Thank you.